So in this video, we're going to be going over the BlazinTheAsian drama that's been going on for the past like 2 weeks. But first, if you're new around here, give me a sub. So this video was supposed to come out like a week ago, but because I was sick, I wasn't able to make the video. But that's kind of a good thing, because in that time period, some more stuff has happened in this story, and it's gotten a little bit wilder. On January 18th, BlazinTheAsian would take to his IG to explain that when he first started making content, he got robbed by a rapper that goes by Sosa Geek. And if you don't know who Sosa is, he has songs with Drake, he's friends with Fabio Foreign, a bunch of other people in that industry. Well, the story goes that BlazinTheAsian was a big fan of Sosa. So, Blazin hits up, Sosa and was like, hey, I got a bit of a following, you're my favorite rapper, let's hang out, let's collab, that kind of stuff. So BlazinTheAsian, goes over, hangs out with Sosa, but from what BlazinTheAsian said, Sosa robbed him while they were trying to hang out. And, I don't know the validity of it, because like really no one does, because there wasn't cameras, there wasn't audio, but this is what BlazinTheAsian has to say about it.
Okay, I really didn't want to post this video. I tried not posting this video. I reached out to them so many times. I reached out to Fabio Foreign. I reached out to Sosa Geek so many times. So many times. They left me on red, didn't answer, nothing. I'm going to explain the situation right now because it's ridiculous. This happened 2 to 3 years ago when I wasn't in a good mental state. I was not healthy, and they took advantage of that. Basically, I hit up Sosa Geek because he was one of my favorite rappers at the time. I loved his music. I even posted him on my stories. I only had around 30K followers on IG at the time, maybe 40, 50K followers on IG at the time. And I would always hit him up, play his music, post him on my story. He wouldn't even like the story or repost the story, but I put him in my story and promoted him for free because I liked his music and I loved his music. And he had a song with Drake. So I was like, if he works with Drake, then he has to be reliable, right? So I hit him up and I was like, yo, I'm a influencer. Like, I'll drop you off some free bud and I just want some pictures and just want to talk to you and hang out. So I pull up, we hang out, or we don't hang out, but I pull up, I drive over there. We drive over into this neighborhood. I pull over on the side of the street behind his car in just a random neighborhood on the street. It wasn't even like a store or like a restaurant or like anywhere. He sent me an address. It was just a random street. And he got out of the car and hopped in my front seat. I was by myself. I was in my Honda Pilot. I don't have the Honda Pilot anymore. So basically, I was in the Honda Pilot. He hopped in. This rapper called Sosa Geek. He's friends with Fabio Foreign. And I also thought he was legit because Fabio Foreign is big. But clearly, these rappers are not legit, and they steal from their fans. So basically, Sosa Geek got very aggressive. We were talking. He got very aggressive. I gave him the stuff, but after he got very aggressive and made me buy a plane ticket for this girl from Florida to New York. Like, single day ticket that night. So it was $600 for a one-way ticket from Florida to New York. He said he was going to pay me in cash. Don't worry. I said, fine. I didn't want to do it, but he was yelling and getting aggressive every single time I said I didn't want to, and he wouldn't get out of my car. It's my car. It's my personal space. Why is he making me feel scared in my personal space? This is ridiculous, and it's just terrible. But anyways, I was scared. I didn't know what to do. Like, he was a fan. I was a fan of him. I was like, what do I do? So I cash app. And then And then after the plane ticket, he said he needs me to cash app him $600, and he would give me cash. So he'll give me $1,200 cash. I said, why do you need cash app? Like, if you have cash, like, why do you need cash app? He didn't give me reason. He was just getting aggressive every time I tried pulling away. And I tried pulling, and I tried, but like, he would just get aggressive and wouldn't leave the car. So I cash apped him the $600 as well. And that's $1,200 right there. So basically, he got that. He was pressuring me and threatening me, like raising his voice, like gripping his waist, gripping his leg. He probably didn't have any weapons, but he was acting like it. And he knew like he was trying to intimidate me.
Well, Sosa did end up responding to BlazinTheAsian, but it wasn't really anything like, super crazy. He just said this didn't happen and he's doing this for clout. He did show some screenshots, which I'll show up on the screen now, but, it was nothing really that big. It did seem kind of weird that Blazin was acting how he was in those DMs. Like, it kind of seemed like he was backpedaling, like trying to make up with Sosa, that kind of stuff. But this kind of died down. Like, after a couple days, BlazinTheAsian stopped talking about it, so did Sosa. But what didn't stop is that BlazinTheAsian went after other content creators in this space. So over on BlazinTheAsian's IG, he would post on his story a picture of Erick Khan's IG account, and the caption said, "I don't care who you are, if you do business for money and fame, I will cut you off." So I ended up posting this picture, the screenshot of this story on my Twitter, and it caused some reactions. Not only did Erick Khan respond, but BlazinTheAsian responded as well. Erick Khan commented on my post over on Twitter saying, "Bro needs help, I think. He's going through it. I tried to DM him, but he blocked me." And he showed a screenshot of BlazinTheAsian coming after him in the comments. And BlazinTheAsian also commented, "He messaged me too. I think he got hacked because it made 0 sense." And this was kind of the, opinion in the comments. Like, a bunch of people was like, "This isn't like him, what's going on," that kind of stuff. Well, this kind of all died down like the other stuff. Like, everybody stopped talking about it, BlazinTheAsian stopped talking about it, but this is when BlazinTheAsian went completely off the internet. Like, he just completely stopped talking and got off the internet, which was probably the best thing to do. But that doesn't mean all of this was over, because while he was on his break, which was about a week long, an account over on Twitter named AI Blazin started making kind of really bad AI edits of BlazinTheAsian. And I don't know who runs it, but Fulcrum over on Twitter ended up reposting a bunch of these videos, ended up commenting on a bunch of these videos, and a bunch of other stuff like that. So I don't know how connected Fulcrum is with this account, but someone over at BlazinTheAsian's team saw this and they weren't happy. And when BlazinTheAsian did come back, which was a couple days ago of me recording this video, he started talking about it. And I have nothing wrong with him being mad about it, because obviously I like AI, but if someone told me don't make AI of me, I don't like it, I would completely stop making AI of that person. So I understand that he was mad, but what I don't understand is him going into Fulcrum's chat and acting like a fake gangster online, saying, "Don't come to New York, gun emoji, gun emoji, gun emoji." Like, you grew up in a nice neighborhood with very good parents. Why are you acting like a fake gangster online? And then BlazinTheAsian posted a story of him blatantly saying the N-word. Now, I don't think he's racist, but I think he's around people that are allowing him to have this low IQ behavior and are not calling him out on it. So this is just all kind of weird, it's kind of messed up. But as always, I want to know down in the comments what y'all think. And until next time, peace.
She said I could have it. 2016 little bitch, I'm a savage. Johnny Depp sue a bitch, make all the baggage. Then I feel like I'm a fucking bandit. RIP, just walk out perks in the cabinet. Sold them off on my